Greetings folks and welcome back to the channel. I'm going to show you what I've made in the last week, and that is one Mark 1 and I think it's 4, let me check. Yeah, 4 Mark 2s. I'll start with the Mark 1, and this Mark 1 is actually available and I have offered it to my members first. If I do not sell it to a member, it will go on my website. Mark 1. Right, it's an AEBL Mark 1, 3mm thick, 0 Scandi grind, as they usually are unless somebody asks for something different, with walnut scales, stainless tubes and a thick red liner. Mid to dark brown leather belt sheath with right hand with red stitching to go with the red liner. That's the first one. Now for some Mark 2s. First up, these are all AEBL by the way. We have Mark 2 AEBL black G10 on thick orange G10 with stainless fittings and black Kydex neck sheath. Number 1. Next up I have Mark 2 natural micarta scales on thick orange liners, and this particular one the customer asked for a protruding tang, and it comes in a Kydex belt sheath which is easily removable to be a neck sheath, so a multi-wear sheath. Now this one, I've never done this configuration before. And this is actually a pocket sheath, what I call a pocket sheath, because it's got no neck loop or no belt loop, just a single hole there, so you can attach it to a lanyard and just stick it in your pocket. Got a little ramp. And this one has blue G10 scales on thick lime green liners. So a black sheath with blue stitching, nice and matchy. And it also has a black Kydex neck sheath. And I put that funky cord on there to match. Why not? Right, I've got one more. This is a bit pretty. Now this is something I've never done before as well. So mid brown sheath, natural stitching, ABL again, and this is Carillion birch, but I've dyed it. It's slightly dark, well it's quite a bit darker than normal really. Customer's request was dark curly birch, brass bolts and tubes and a protruding tang. Now I don't like a protruding tang with a wood handle, because you know you could be whacking that with a baton and taking a chunk off the wood. But my customer is an experienced knife user and he wanted it as a scraper rather than something to whack with a baton or a baton if you're in the US of A. What I did, I took it nice and flat and it's got quite a sharp edge as a scraper. So there we are, that's that one. And I'm quite pleased with that. I think that turned out really nice. That wood is lovely. There we are. Well, that's this week's efforts. And that's that. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate your comments, I appreciate your views, and I certainly appreciate a thumbs up. Until next week, ta-ra.